exercises in this video are to help with kyphosis. So that is that rounded upper back that can happen, whether that's from just time, working at the desk, but it definitely is a very common condition. It comes from tight pectorals, so the muscles in the front of the chest. All of these exercises will help to expand that area and open the upper back and strengthen the upper back without creating other issues. So we're going to begin seated on a chair. You're going to need a chair for this. You're going to need a TheraBand as well, and that is it. So I'm going to bring my chair fairly close to the wall, and I'm going to sit and straddle the chair. Oof, this is a little bit wider seat. And you want to make sure that you have some space off to your right and off to your left at your wall. And you're going to scoot as far back as you can get on that chair, and your feet are turned out slightly out to the sides. You're going to bring your arms out wide, east and west, okay? And your palms are going to face back onto the wall, okay? So you're kind of pressing the hands into the wall, and then let's flip the palms so that they're facing out, okay? So having the palms facing out is a better position for the shoulders. I want you to maintain contact with the low back into the wall as best as possible. And then we are going to try and press the head back towards the wall. It may not touch the wall, okay, because of that round upper back. But you're going to press into the arms and try and get the middle back to move away from the wall. So the chest will kind of come forward a little bit, still trying to keep the low back against the wall. And then release. So you're going to inhale, head presses back, chest moves forward, low back tries to stay against the wall. And then exhale, allow it to rest back. Good. So you can stay with the arms straight, or you can bend the elbows, have the hands back against the wall. This is a little bit harder, and do the same thing. So keeping the low back against the wall, chest moves forward, head presses back, and then exhale, release. Let's do 2 more times. Pressing, head, low back, chest and middle back move away. And then release. This is hard work. And last side. And release. Good. Give it a wiggle. Shake it out. Okay. So the next exercise, I'm going to turn my chair. You can stay put where you're at. Okay. Just want you to be able to see how I'm set up. So I want you to sit as far back on the chair as you can without your bottom falling off. And then your hands are going to come to the top of the chair, and your body is going to lean forward a little bit on the diagonal. Elbows are going to point up, and I want you to feel like you're trying to pull the chair apart. Okay, so you're widening the upper back. I want you to breathe into your concave spaces if you know where they are. And then you're going to inhale and bring the chest a little bit forward here. And then exhale, release, and allow it to come back. And inhale, chest moves forward, low back stays where it is. You're trying to pull the chair apart. And then release. Elbows point up. Pull the chair out to the right, out to the left. Chest moves forward. Head moves back. And release. 2 more times. Try to stay open in those hollow spaces. Pulling the elbows up and out, widening that upper back. And release. Good, go ahead and shake it out. Okay, so I'm going to change positions yet again. And I'm also going to move you. So you are also going to need to move towards a table. This table is actually a little bit low for this exercise. So just like a standard table height. This is obviously not your standard table here. So now this is going to be the opposite. You're going to sit towards the front edge of the chair. Oh boy. Okay. And then the elbows are going to go onto the table. So like I said, your table will be a bit higher. Should have a tighter shirt on so you can see a little better. So you're going to bring your hands to the side of the waist, kind of at the lower back. What we want to avoid is arching through the lower back here. So you want to keep a little connection through the core. And you have your hands here just to double check what that low back is doing. And on your exhale, you're going to kind of sink into those shoulders, allow the upper back to round, and then you're going to press into the elbows, chest lifts forward, head moves back, and then release. So we're working the upper back here, chest is moving forward, head is moving back, and then release. And pressing down, lifting up, chin moves back, and release. And last time, you could do more repetitions of this if you would like. And release. Nice job. Okay. Going to move and turn and face you. You can stay where you're at. The last exercise we're going to do here is a breathing exercise. So we're going to bring your hands at the front of the ribs, kind of like where you feel like it's really tight and kind of closed down. You're going to tuck your fingers under the ribs there slightly. Feet are in parallel. And you're going to inhale, and I want you to try and open up under those ribs. Sternum lifts up on the diagonal. And then on the exhale, I want you to try and stay lifted. So again, we're not going into that lower back. We're trying to open up the chest here, open up under those ribs. Inhale, lifting up, opening under the ribs, opening the front of the sternum. And then on the exhale, trying to stay lifted. Try not to just fall back in. And 2 more times. Inhale, up. And exhale, stay open. Last time.